Check 1 2, mic sync 1 2. Yo, what up world, this is Sarvar here, and I'm starting a sound design series that's talking about sort of the best sounds in sound design history. I'm sort of trying to recreate them. And so for this first episode, I would do probably one of my favorite sounds. It was ahead of its time, and it was done by Timbaland, and I think in 1996 on Genuine song Pony. It's been described as sort of like a burpy sound, has a real vocal quality to it, and so this is how close I got. So I heard that Timbaland may have used a EMU Morpheus synthesizer. It was supposed to be really ahead of its time and have a lot of crazy filters that haven't even been matched to this day, but they're really kind of obscure and hard to get a hold of, so I have just used an instance of SERUM here because it has some great, as far as any type of soft synth I've found, it has the best filters. And so anyway, it's crazy just what's in a patch, because if I just play this MIDI with the initialized preset of just a sawtooth wave, it sounds like this. So yeah, it's lacking any flavor, any funk. So I'll show you how to give a sound some flavor. So this, like many different sounds, are based off of the sawtooth, because the sawtooth has a lot of really pleasing sounding harmonics to get a sort of a bite. But I like to base it off of two oscillators, one tuned an octave down. Whoops. So you can hear it's already getting fatter. I also like to add an extra voice, make it slightly detuned just to get a little bit of stereo width. So we're already starting to get a lot more interesting of a sound, but still nothing too crazy. One of the most important parts is sort of the sculpting sound. And I found that a lot of sounds sort of have like a wow, and the MIDI here consists of some longer notes and some shorter notes. You can see these longer ones actually have time for the filter to open and close, which will make sort of a wow wow sound. You can actually think of your vocal cords as an oscillator and your mouth as a filter, and so whenever you're trying to recreate sounds, if you make it with your mouth and just think about what your mouth's doing and then try to recreate it, because as you can see, this left part is what the filter lets through, and this blue part's what it cuts out. And so if you think of it as wanting to, from left to right, going from low to high frequencies, if you want to make your high frequencies come in and then go out, which is exactly what happens in your mouth, wow, wow. Whenever your mouth gets closed, then you're letting through less and less upper harmonics. I like to use the just low 18 here. We'll use this LFO to modulate the cutoff. So you can hear, especially on those longer notes, that wow type sound I was telling you about. And this is exactly how I did it in the real song. Those shorter notes just have sort of like an A vowel vocal quality to them, but then the longer notes have this whole wow. That's why I'm allowing it to close. Also, a little bit of distortion is nice on this sound, and then the fatness also helps it a lot. So yeah, we're getting there, but we still are missing some important parts of the sound, mostly the vocal quality, that sort of A vowel characteristic. And this right here in the filter section, under miscellaneous, formant 2, all the formant filters are great for pulling out sort of vowel sounds. What they do is they accentuate certain harmonics, they make them louder, and that's exactly how we make vowel sounds with our own. The difference between the A sound, E sound, I sound is in what they call formants, which are going to be intense frequencies above the fundamental. And so we're also going to want to modulate this. I found a formant 2 has this. I also don't like how they have this plus or minus business, so to make it more simple, I just go here to the matrix, turn this into a single arrow, and now we just have the automation going one way. The sweet spot, I think, is around here. Drive, this gives us some grit. Resonance tells how pronounced the filter is, sort of, or how refined, I guess. And then formant just moves it a little bit. And I sort of like to have a envelope type that looks like this. If you hit shift and click, you'll get extra points. Whoops. So yeah, I kind of like it to go crazy at the beginning. Oh, apparently if you double click on them, they'll delete too. I didn't know that. I don't know why those are red either. So that's most of the sound. The only thing is it has some grit to it, and the soft clipper works really well to add some grit. I find a lot of times I tend to just push knobs until they start sounding kind of bad, and then of course back them off a decent amount. So that's what I do. And you got yourself a hit. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and have fun making burp basses. Until next time, peace out.